When you want to capture a feeling or an emotion, there are a few different ways you might go about it. Perhaps you might create a portrait of a person who is experiencing that emotion. There are a lot of common symbols to pull from, like doves for peace, owls for wisdom, a lion for bravery, a rose for romantic love. Maybe you would create a complete metaphor, like a monster with teeth and fangs to represent aggression. Or a green-eyed, unhappy, sneaky ferret with an unsatisfyingly small stash of sparkly bits that would represent jealousy. When I decided to paint the experience of mental and emotional overwhelm, I wanted the painting to create the atmosphere of seeing the mind from the inside out, in that very moment. Experiencing overwhelm is something that is very familiar to me. I have ADHD and anxiety and so forth, so all of the things that exist in my world, the should-dos, the need-to-dos, the want-to-dos, the important information, and interesting distractions all tend to be there all at once, weighted with equal prominence. Otherwise, they're forgotten completely. I once described my mind visually as a lake surrounded by mountains with a low-laying haze over it. But the closer that you get to the lake, and when you can see through the haze, what you see is water absolutely polluted with trash. The trash, which would represent all the contents of my mind, is even almost pretty. Lots of colors and sparkles, but nearly impossible to grab the item out that you reach for because all of it is constantly bobbing in and out of visibility on the surface. This is my metaphor, but I didn't choose to paint that. It felt too concrete. And while I care a lot about the environment and pollution, that is not what I meant for my painting to be about. So I filled the space spilling out of my character's mind with everything. Some of it sparkling through fairly clearly, much of it painted or pasted down, then covered over, then drawn over, and again, and again. When I finished this piece, much of it happening without a lot of precise planning, instead just following my intuition, I was satisfied that I had captured the feeling of overwhelm as closely as I possibly could. It felt relieving to put it on paper, a bit cathartic, a way to be understood and reach out. This is the truest way that I can communicate the feeling, and art is all about communicating, not just processing my own thoughts, but finding the people who need to see it just as much as I do. And I think it is something that many others can relate to. Do you? Have you ever struggled to capture or describe a feeling? Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. I'm always creating new art, trying new things, and twice a week I stream live art sessions, which are great for chatting and hanging out, or using the time for some co-working or maybe co-creating. I hope to see you again and have a wonderful, not so overwhelming, but very creative day. Bye.